my beautiful souls. I hope that you had fantastic time with your loved ones, friends and family by stepping in this, hopefully for everyone, the most incredible year. Today, guys, I want to start new year with very interesting subject and clarify some things especially for single people, ladies or men, before they decide to step in soul bond together. Many people, they think that sex and love, it's the same things. I want to tell you no, and big no. And I'll explain you why. As you know, 3 years ago, I had out-of-body experience. So I left my body and all my consciousness was not in a body. I saw my body, I left my body. I just decided to go and play. So, when I left my body, and if you want to hear the full story, what happened, I have 3 videos out-of-body experience or near-death experience, part 1, 2, 3. You can go and look if you're interested in. So, what I want to tell you, when I left a body, I felt very light, in peace, acceptance, everything, until I met that bright light. Yeah, that light of God. So when I faced that light, and of course I was like, oops, because that light knows everything about you. Good, bad, ugly, everything. That light knows your name. So when I faced that light, I said, oh my God. That light knew that I was very bad sometimes. And I thought that now it's time when this light will kick me out from this place. So when I met that light, what I want to tell you, I felt incredible, the most purest, intense love. We do not have kind of love here on this planet or on the earth, because it was, I cannot even explain what kind of love, because when you go and make research about, just look documentary people who had like out-of-body experience or near-death experience, all of them say that they experience that pure love. So what I want to tell you, when I left the body, I felt that love. So what it means, it means that I do not need even body to have that love. I do not need any humans to feel that love, because love, it's in the soul. The love, we came from that light, God, as a spark of love in the human body. We are not a body, we are soul living in human body. So I had that love without even body. So what it means that love is love. Love, it's in the spirit. So, the sex, sex, it's a physical action of pleasure. For sex, you have to have a body, man or woman, having actual physical action to have pleasure. So now I'll start to do more deeper. Okay. So my beautiful single people, to make a bond between two souls before the marriage, you have to have two very important steps. God forgive, but do not skip the first one. Okay. You heard that people say, oh, I wish to meet the soulmate, or did you hear about like twin soulmate people? It's pretty much same. So what it means to be in love, first of all, you have to love yourself before you meet anyone. Because if you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anyone. So what it means to love yourself? It means, it doesn't mean you have to be proud, ego, and say this. No. No, to love yourself, it means to accept that light you came from and feel that pure light inside of you. When your heart open to that light, because you are that light, it's spark of God in a human body. So when you learn how to love yourself, after that you can, like I say, you can try, or you can look for your partner. You have to find the correct partner. The highest vibration, it's a self-love. This is the highest. So, of course, you want the same highest vibration you match. So, if you met someone and you will see and feel the red flags if it's not your soulmate. But again, there are so many levels of souls, and I'll try to explain you in very easy way. For example, like we start from the bottom, I can say. For example, there's very poor people. After that, poor people. After that, little better, middle class, a little higher than middle class, and go up to the highest. So to the highest is a little bit cold. The highest is that this is God. This is when your soul in highest vibration. This is what you can understand pretty much everything. You can feel everything. Your telepathic communication is amazing. Your intuition is amazing. Like I can say, your third eye is widely open. So you look and you want the same soul. For example, if you met a lady, I can say, and after a few days you feel, this is kind of a little bit weird. or this way, it's a red flags. You have to pay attention. You can just be a friend with that person, or if you decide that you want to help that person, you want to wake up that person spiritually on a level where you at, you can grow together. So if your partner really do the job and you taking steps together, and when you start to feel that strong connection, intuition, like you in one city, she's in another city, and you just together think about the same, I can say, you will feel that when that intuition, that connection, strong connection will be on sharp top. It means that this is your soulmate, because before any marriage, first you have to have the spiritual contract. This is your soulmate, or twin flame, name it. So when you get to that level where you vibrate in the same level, the highest level, you can do like document marriage, I can say, because here the people love documents. But it's up to you, and you can marry it, and only after that you take in the second step. The second step, it's, of course, it's a physical pleasure. So the physical pleasure, when you decide to do so wonderful act of pleasure, you have to remember that in that moment, what can happen? You know what can happen? You will create a human body for another soul. So, if you're in highest vibration and your partner got pregnant, God will send you exactly the same vibration soul to that little baby inside. So that baby, when the baby will be born, the baby will grow starting from first day in love, understanding, because if parents in highest vibration, they know how to teach their kids, they know what to put in their kids. So those kids pretty much become like earth angel. They are very educated, they vibrate in highest vibration, so they're like reflection of their parents. So now about the people. So the people in highest vibration, they understand everything, so they do not jump on others' bodies to have physical pleasure. They stay with their partner because they understand what love is and they have those feelings, spiritual feelings. Love, it's a spiritual feeling. Okay, now there are so many people seeing the sex, it's love. So this is the second step where many men and women with low vibrational soul, low soul vibrational vibrations, they jump on it. There are so many men and women that they meet each other in bar or whatever, any place. There are so many wonderful places. They meet each other, they like bodies, they like what they talk and sweet talk. And some of them, in the same evening, they have physical pleasure. They even have no idea what they do. First of all, they do not know the vibration of the partner. What kind of vibration their partner, soul vibration, their partner, they do not know. Maybe that soul has so many bad attachments, bad spirits attachments, so, but they just do not care. They just want that temporary pleasure. But what I want to tell you, when you do that temporary pleasure, you will not get the big screen plasma TV. You'll get a baby. But what kind of soul that baby will become? Because if two low vibrational souls make physical act of pleasure, they create a body for a soul. So, of course, there's, like I said, poor, higher and higher level of souls. So, the God will send to that baby this soul which in previous life was vibrating on low frequency. But again, interesting why Bible says, why Jesus says, no one can come to my Father. They have to go through me. What it means through me? It means that when you leave your body, you will be, your soul will go on court, like spiritual court. When you will see documentary videos, people say, oh my gosh, I saw that big screen TV, and all my life on that screen was going through a baby from the since I was born to the end. Yeah, he will show you where were you good and when you were bad, boy or girl. When you will see those moments that you were hurting people, taking advantage. You know, I'm so sorry for narcissistic people because, oh my God, their soul will be in pain, lots of pain. So, when you see those bad things you've done, you would beg God to send you again back to the earth in a human body to correct those mistakes, because to be with same vibrational souls on the bottom, this is not the place you want to be. You want to go higher and higher, because this is where the unconditional love. But if you, for example, left your body, like died, your soul left. So you'll be stuck in those vibrations. So, when you skip first step and jump on second, and have unprotected physical pleasure, and your partner got pregnant, so God will send the same soul which want to correct everything, but the same vibrational soul where they left in a previous life. I hope that you understand where I'm leading you to. So it means that when that baby will be born, it will be already karmic baby. The karmic baby, this is why people say, oh my gosh, this is where it's not my baby, I need DNA test and everything. That baby already start to go through karmic procedure. And if there's mama doesn't care about that baby, so that baby pretty much going from first year of life, I can say, through very, very difficult time. So, but this is how soul can clean their karma, but they do not remember what they have to do, because when you go in a new body, God specially make that you do not remember anything. So you have to figure it out by yourself. But the best way to figure it out, you don't have to. When you on this earth, you live your life. All of us here to clean our karma. When you on this earth, living your life, and so many bad things happen to you. For example, someone stole something from you, or someone lied to you. So this is the answer for your prayers. It means that God is showing you this is your karma. It means that in your previous life you were stealing or lying to somebody else. And this is now it's back to you. Do you understand? So it means that you have to learn the lesson. And you have to stop lying, stop stealing, stop taking advantage, manipulations. All of that is dark spirit. It means that you were doing that in your previous life. So it's much easier when you understand. It's much easier to understand when you know why you're here on this earth. What the purpose? Why so many negativities, bad things happen to me, hitting me right, left? Because you were doing in previous life. So your original parents back when you had previous body were karmic. Now you in karmic soul to fix all of that. So people, my beautiful souls, this video is kind of bit long, but if you have questions, you always can ask me. But this is what it's so important to know before you jump to any physical pleasure. Think twice, because it's not just you create karmic body for soul. Not just that, you're making your karma much deeper when you leave your body, and you will see all of that, and you will feel all of that. You will beg God to come back and fix it. So this is kind of long video, but guys, be thoughtful, stay on top, of your thoughts, of your sins, of your desires, and especially pleasures. First, you have to love yourself unconditionally, because if you do not love yourself, you never will be able to love someone else. I love you guys, and have a fantastic new year and all year long. Love you. Bye bye.